Are you with us, Rudy?
Good morning.
There you are, buddy. Good morning. Hey, we have, first of all, let's just ask the question that every Houstonian asks of another one when they speak to him for the first time after the storm. How did you do?
We got some water in the house.
Yeah.
Dang it, Rudy.
Rudy, you got somebody you can call for that, Rudy?
Yeah,
Allstate.
Yeah, they're going to come out and then the distraction company to pull out the water, and I will be put back together.
Yeah, so I guess that's really the first step in overcoming this is getting the water out, and I guess that what's your advice on getting that done efficiently, Rudy?
Yeah, if you have insurance, my first thing advice is let the insurance company use their companies to come and distract the water, cut out the sheetrock. They know, how high to cut it out or how low it's supposed to be out. If you don't have insurance, then I would say just go a foot above from the water line and make sure that's dry when you're cutting it out. And then you could always pull out the insulation from the back there. That's wet, like a sponge.
Yeah, I was going to say, Tom, doesn't that fiberglass, it's going to wick that water up some, isn't it?
Fiberglass does, but it'll dry. Mm-hmm. But when you tear the whole thing out and you got to do the painting and the pigmented shellac, all that stuff, then, yeah, you got to pull it out. That's the cheapest and easiest part to do.
But getting the water out, Rudy, I mean, is that we're talking brooms and fans and all? I mean, is this something I can at least start doing myself before these companies come in to at least mitigate some of the deeper damage that can happen?
Yeah, what they I spoke to some insurance companies and they said you could take out your flooring, carpet, but they want to see some water lines on your walls, so you want to get the adjuster in there before you start, tearing up the walls, or get some good pictures out there. So I'm still waiting for my adjuster. Should be today, tomorrow, next day before I start ripping my walls out. But if you don't have the insurance, then go ahead and start, knocking that out. The sooner the better for you. Let me see. To take out the water, you would have to. You get a squeegee, mop, whatever you can to get it out. When you use a wet vac, suck it out. In between, when you take out the sheetrock, in between the studs, it'll be sticking in there. They'll be stuck in there, and you want to pull as much as you can out.
When you're talking
broom
about
is for the dead gators.
Yeah. When you're talking about insurance, Rudy, you're talking about flood insurance because your homeowner's insurance is not gonna be of no help for you on this problem. Yeah,
the homeowner insurance, they only insure water that's coming from above, from the roof or pipes or inside. If it comes from the water comes from the inside, they'll take care of that. But anything that comes through your walls and doors, that's flood insurance.
Now, Rudy, I assume you've got your guys mobilized to get out there and start doing some of this work as well, right?
Yes, sir. We're taking calls to do estimates, and we can put people in line, and we could, go out there and help anybody that needs to go ahead and tear down. We'll put them in line for rebuilt, built back. It's right now we're running around and doing estimates. We got people calling in. So if you want to get in line, just give us patience, and we'll be there. We'll answer the calls, and we'll take care of you as soon as possible.
Yeah, I imagine, Rudy, is going to be. You think it's a case where you're going to be getting in there and houses and getting the stuff out at least, and then coming back and finishing the work, or do you do it all the way through? I mean, that's one of the things my neighbors were wondering is like, are they just going to come and tear out for now and then come back so they can get everybody cleaned out, or do you just do the job all the way through?
Yeah, with the cleaning out and the dryness, the drying out the studs and all that would take a couple of days, weeks maybe. Well, not weeks, but a week. I would say no less than 3 days, and depending on how much you have out there and how much flooring you have, it's what kind of floor you have and how high the water went. Yeah. How many sunny days? Right now, the weather's not helping. It's too moist out there. It's not helping. The heat's not, drying anything up right now for us.
So bottom line is you're going to come in, you're going to clean out, and then it's got to be allowed to breathe and dry out before you can go on and do the rest of what you have to do.
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
I mean, it'll take a couple of days for that to happen.
All right. Rudy, thanks a lot for joining us this morning. I'm so sorry to hear about your damage, and I know you're an overcomer, and you're gonna handle it, and we're gonna move on, and just like all of us, and we'll get through this, and we'll come back better for the challenge.
Oh, thank you very much, and prayers for everybody in Houston.
You bet, buddy. Thanks a lot. That's Rudy
right.
from Rudy's Quality Painting, and he's the first of our Home Show pros we'll have this morning, and we'll continue with more Early Edition in just a minute here on Sports Radio 610.